Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be giving you 5 3x3 walkthrough solves. So quickly before we start, I figured I'd just mention that I average about 8.5 on 3x3 and I'll be using the Cubicle Premium Bulk 3. Now let's get into the first scramble. Okay, so for this scramble I see a few things that I could do, and I think I have a pretty easy cross that I can do while still tracking my first pair. So I'm going to be doing a white cross on this solve. The first pair that I'll be doing are green and red. So to start out, I'm going to insert this piece, but right before I do that, I'm going to move these pieces out of the way so that they're not in a really annoying spot for the first pair. So to do that, I'm just going to do a U prime, L prime, and then I'm going to do a U down prime to move these over here for an easy insert right here. Then what I'm going to do is R prime, F to get these in, and then a D to realign the cross. Then I have the green and red pieces that I mentioned earlier, so I'm going to solve those. It's a really easy F2L case. And as I'm doing that, I see these. I'll do these next. And I saw these two. As I'm doing the green and orange pair, I will be looking at the orange and blue pair. Insert that in the back, and then do the orange and blue pair with a double sexy move. Now I'm going to do OLL and PLL. Okay, for this scramble I'm also going to do white cross, and I have my cross pieces here, 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 and here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to solve the red, green, and orange cross pieces in relation to each other by doing a D prime, F prime, L prime. Then I can see that these two will be my first pair and they'll be set up fairly nicely, so I'll finish off the cross by doing an R, down prime, F to solve the blue piece. Then I have these two pieces, and I see the green and orange pair. And in the back I see this green and red edge along with this green and red corner. And I can solve this without rotating like this. And now, I don't like this case, and I don't like the edge orientation that I'm going to get, so in order to avoid one of those, I can do another algorithm to solve it like this. And now I have this OLL, I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but I don't know this ZBL case, so I'm just going to do it the normal way and get a J perm. This is another pretty easy cross, however this time I'm going to be doing it on yellow. My cross pieces are here, 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 and here, and as you can see, the blue and orange pieces are both on their opposites, and I can fix the blue to be on the cross by doing an F2. However, I also see this pair which I want to preserve so that I can have an easy first pair in my solve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the cross from this angle so that I can easily finger trick this while still preserving this pair. So the first step is to insert this while also breaking this off. And how I'm going to do that is by doing R prime, U, R prime. So that gets this piece in along with this and preserves this. Next I can do a D2 to align these and finish off the cross with an R back prime. Now I have this pair right here, so I can rotate and solve that. I also see these. However, I'm not a fan of this at all, so I'm going to do the green and red instead, so that I have an easier pair for the green and orange, like so. And now I can just do the last pair, which is blue and red. Now from here, I know exactly which OLL I'm going to get, so I can go straight into it. And then I just have a J perm. So for this scramble, I'm not really seeing anything good at all, so I'm just going to instead do the cross that allows me to best track my first pair. And that is on white, and I'm going to be doing green and red as my first pair. So I see all my cross pieces are here, 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 and here. And first I'm going to solve the green, red, and blue in relation to each other by doing F prime, R2, F, R. Next I'm going to rotate, and then I'm going to do a D2 to insert this orange corner, but first, to put these into a better position, I'm going to do a U prime. So that way, when I do R, D, these are set up for a 3-move insert. So I'm going to solve the green and red, and I see that the blue and red will be canceled into if I do an R2 prime. These are another 3-move insert. And then I see the orange and blue pair back here. So I can solve those, and then I know exactly where the green and orange pair is going to be, which will be a similar case. Now here's a trick that I just learned recently. I probably should have known this already. Most people know this, I think, but you can just get some edges oriented in this case. Instead of doing an awkward backsledge, you can just do this. R prime F, R prime F prime R2. U prime OLL, and Y prime. For the last scramble here, I'm going to do a yellow cross, and it's not going to be the best cross, but it's going to allow me to have a pretty nice first pair. My cross pieces are here, 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 and here, and the first thing I'm going to do is orient the blue, green, and orange pieces next to each other by doing L prime, U2, L, F from this angle, so I have them like this. And then I notice this pair right here, green and red, which is going to be my first pair. So from this angle, as I rotated, I can solve this red pair and then be ready to solve this in the back. I also noticed the blue and orange pair right here. I'm not exactly sure where that's going to end up, but it is good to just keep an eye on that. So from here I'm going to do R prime, U prime to take this out, R prime, and then a D to fix the cross, and then insert this in 3 moves. Now, this is actually really nice. This is going to be a really nice solution because I have the green and orange pair back here as a 3-move insert, and that's going to set up blue and red as another 3-move insert. Now, I just pointed out that blue and red are a 3-move insert, but from this angle I can see that I will have to rotate twice to solve blue and red first and then blue and orange, but if I solve the blue and orange 3-move pair first, I'll only have to rotate once. So I'm going to do that, and then insert this as a slightly more difficult F2L pair. Then I have OLL and an F perm. So that's it for these 3x3 walkthrough solves. I hope you enjoyed and were able to learn something from it. Of course, if I messed up in the video or you think that I could have done something better, be sure to drop a comment down below to let me know what that is, because I'd be glad to have some feedback on how to improve my own solves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!